Hello everyone. Today we are going to explore a very significant geopolitical development that's been making headlines in South Asia and also the Middle East, which is about Bangladesh's potential involvement in the Mecca Pact and what this could mean for India. Now let's start with the basics. What exactly is the Mecca Pact? Well, it's not just another regional agreement, it's a defense alliance often described as an Islamic NATO, now signed between Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and also Turkey in August 2026. Now, the core principle is straightforward but very powerful, which is an armed attack against one member is considered an attack against all. Now, think of it as a mutual defense guarantee among these three powerful Islamic nations. Now, where does Bangladesh fit into this picture? As of today, in August 2026, Bangladesh hasn't formally signed the pact. However, officials in Dhaka have been very vocal about their interests. The Foreign Affairs Advisor has confirmed that the Bangladesh maintains a positive approach towards joining this pact, and also the country is actively in internal consultations, weighing this decision against its national interest. However, but why would Bangladesh be interested at all? Now, three key reasons emerge from recent analysis. Now, first is security diversification. At a time when Bangladesh's relationship with traditional partner India faces strain, particularly after the political upheaval of 2024, joining a bloc that includes Saudi Arabia, Turkey, which is also a NATO member, and nuclear armed Pakistan offers a new layer of security assurance. Second is economic and energy interest. Saudi Arabia is crucial for Bangladesh. It is a major source of remittances and also energy. Now, officials have noted that this pact could evolve beyond defense to include economic frameworks that benefit Bangladesh. And third is religious and cultural affinity. As a Muslim majority nation, Bangladesh sees this as aligning with unnatural grouping of like-minded states. So while Bangladesh hasn't formally joined yet, the direction of travel seems very clear. There is significant strategic interest, but this potential move doesn't happen in a vacuum. It sends ripples across the region, and perhaps no country feels those ripples more directly than India. For India, a Bangladesh in the Mecca Pact represents a profound strategic shift. Let's break down what this means across three key areas. Now, first, which is the strategic positioning. India already views Pakistan as a rival to the West and Turkey as part of competing regional blocs. Add Bangladesh to this equation, a country bordering India's vulnerable northeastern states, and you have what India's strategists might call a strategic encirclement. Imagine a geopolitical arc stretching from Pakistan in the west through the Gulf to the Turkey, now extended all the way to Bangladesh in the east. And the second is the loss of influence. India has traditionally considered Bangladesh within its sphere of influence in South Asia. Now, this relationship matters for maritime security in the Bay of Bengal, for trade routes as well, and for regional stability. Now, a formal military alliance with Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and Turkey would dramatically dilute India's strategic reach and also influence in its own neighborhood. And the third is the diplomatic and economic fallout. India is Bangladesh's largest trading partner. Any deepening of Mecca alliance could create economic frictions, especially if Pakistan, India's long-standing rival, gains influence over Bangladeshi policy decisions. Additionally, this move could complicate existing agreements on water sharing, border security, and also people-to-people exchanges between India and also Bangladesh. So where does this leave us? Well, for Bangladesh, this is a calculated move to diversify its security partnership and also strengthen ties with the Islamic world. For the Mecca Pact members, gaining Bangladesh adds strategic depth and also regional presence in South Asia. But for India, this basically represents a significant challenge. It essentially transforms a traditionally aligned neighbor into part of a competing geopolitical bloc. Now, India isn't without options, of course. It could respond by strengthening ties with other South Asian nations or deepening its own alliances like the Quad. But fundamental reality is this, that Bangladesh's potential move into the Mecca Pact signals a more multipolar South Asia, where India's influence is no longer unchallenged. Whether this potential alliance solidifies in the coming months or whether Bangladesh opts out for a more cautious path, one thing is definitely certain, which is the geopolitical chessboard of South Asia is being rearranged right before our eyes at this very moment.